First off, when you bring in a butterfly, it'll probably be in a butterfly envelope with the wings together, prevent it from losing it from flapping around in the killing jar. Pull it out of your butterfly envelope and don't rub the wings because you'll rub scales off of the wings. So the first thing we need to do is put a pin through the body, primarily through the thorax. As with all insects, we're going to pin them through the thorax. You want to make the pin perpendicular to the axis of the body when we're looking at it from the side, and slide that in slightly. Take your pinning block, this cool little gizmo here, and using the top level, which is the level for the specimen, push down, leave yourself at least 1/4 of an inch of, if you have a big insect, leave a little bit of the pin at the top. And smaller insects, so all your insects are at the same height, use this level to get the pin to the correct height on the butterfly. Once you have that, then we're going to move to using a spreading board. This is the spreading board that we will use for moths, butterflies, dragonflies, damselflies. It's an adjustable width board. What we want to do is make the crack in the middle of the board the right width so that the insect, the body will kind of fit down in that crack, that slot, but not have too much room or not enough. We're now going to take this butterfly and put the pin down to the correct height on this board. And the correct height is the point on the board where, when the wings coming off the thorax go directly out to the side of the spreading board. So when we fold these wings down flat, they're going to go straight off on one side and straight off to the opposite side. Now we will take several pieces of wax paper. This one is just about an inch wide. I folded it over for a little bit of extra strength. We're going to put 2 pieces of wax paper on here basically to hold the wings in place. The wax paper rather than regular paper because it doesn't rub the scales off of the wings. So I'm just going to put a couple pins, use the number 3, the big heavy duty pins, to hold that in place. Same way with the opposite side. Now you have a spread butterfly. The problem is the wings are not spread properly. And the antennae don't look that good. The abdomen is sagging a little bit. So in order to take care of that, we are first going to start off by working on the wings. We will pull the wings forward using the veins that are in the wing as a place to hold on to. If we were to grab on to the wing out in the open cells, the membrane there would rip. So we're going to use those veins to actually move the wing. And we're going to pull that paper tight, and then we'll do the same thing with the opposite side. Get the antennae out of the way here temporarily. And I'm just going to pull these wings forward a little bit. And what we're looking for are wings that are perpendicular to the axis of the body, and that is the trailing edge of the front wing is perpendicular to the axis of the body. You can see the right wing here still isn't quite far enough forward, so I'm going to move a little bit farther forward. And now we have the trailing edge of the front wings perpendicular to the axis of the body. In the hind wings, you pull them forward until they appear so that you don't have a big, huge space here, but also so it's not overlapped underneath the front wing very much. So that'll give us a properly spread butterfly. Then move your antenna into basically a nice natural position. To prevent your abdomen from sagging, put a couple pins, just kind of X them underneath the abdomen so the abdomen's kind of resting on them to hold it up, and now the abdomen will not sag. We leave this in place for approximately 4 days or more to allow the specimen time to dry out completely. Here's your butterfly. You can see the wings are nice and flat right up against the spreading board.